The Sonic the Hedgehog movie is so freaking awesome. This is hands down, you warheads, the best video game movie there is. Yes, this is for children, but it is so freaking epic. We're not going to get into spoilers this half of the video. The second half will be spoilers. But there is a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene you guys have to stay for. This is so freaking awesome. So what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. At the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a PS4 Pro, an Xbox One X, or a Switch. We recently just hit 80,000 subscribers, so we're 20,000 away. So it could end up being a PS5. So subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content and let me know, have you seen it? This video will be going live before it comes out, so we won't be doing massive spoilers till the end of the video, so you must stay for the post-credit and mid-credit scene. It's freaking epic. So this movie gets you emotionally attached to Sonic from the get-go. You find out his backstory, you find out how he came to Earth, you find out so much about Sonic, and you feel sorry for him throughout this whole epic journey of Sonic coming from his Earth, from his land, Sonic Land, to Earth. And there's so many Easter eggs, so many references throughout this whole movie. So Paramount Pictures is the distributor for this movie, and they redesigned Sonic, and I'm so happy they did. He looks so video game accurate. It is unreal. Unreal how they didn't have to do reshoots, yet it literally, every single frame, you've got to watch this in an IMAX. If you get the opportunity to watch this movie in an IMAX, I know in the UK there isn't many. There's a few in London, there's some in Nottingham, there's a few around the UK. You've got to see it. CGI heavy, such a freaking cool movie. So glad that they took the time to redesign Sonic, because Sonic looks freaking awesome. And this movie, throughout, it's pretty cool. There's so many pop culture references that not all of them landed, but some of them did. But he has actually lived on Earth for 10 years when we find him. So, but it does give you a history throughout the whole Sonic chronologically from where he came from. You even see baby Sonic, and you get the rings, you get Sonic Land. It makes you feel like you're a kid again, playing Sonic the Hedgehog. It's freaking awesome, and I really hope you fans, yes, I'm talking to you, directly you in the camera, get behind this. Everyone moaned about how Sonic looked, so get behind this movie, so then they can make the Sonic cinematic universe, which essentially they have in ways, but we're getting to that in when we start talking about spoilers. So Jim Carrey is controversial. He's a controversial person, but damn, Jim Carrey smashes it. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say this is a movie for kids. It is a movie based around Sonic the freaking Hedgehog, so it is a kids movie, but at the same time they're trying to kill a hedgehog throughout this movie. Jim Carrey obviously playing Dr. Robotnik. I can never say it right. So Jim Carrey steals the show. He really, really does. There's a lot of side characters, but none of them are really that relevant. This movie, it does all the tricks, everything. So many random Easter eggs to the point where they're referencing Star Wars. They're referencing so much random stuff. But it does make a lot of sense, but it may grind on some people's teeth. But I am overly happy with how good this is. Easily, hands down, the best video game movie interpretation ever. Nothing comes close to this. The story's pretty obvious because it's a Sonic movie. You know exactly what's going to happen. Sonic comes to Earth. Then, obviously, he's exposed because he does something. And then, obviously, Dr. Robotnik comes and tries to take him down and gets destroyed. So we're going to go into spoilers now. So spoiler-free part, I think it's a very good movie. Go and support it. Freaking awesome. I've not checked out other people's reviews because I don't need to, because I've seen it before it comes out. So it is pretty cool. So guys, make sure you go and watch it. It's freaking awesome. So how he defeats Doctor is the same way he does in the video games. You've got to smash his aeroplane ship, I can't remember what it's called, multiple times, and then he sends him packing. So it's freaking awesome. So even when he hits the ring, you get the iconic ring you get from the Sega Sonic game's so freaking cool. Now, I don't know how old my audience is. Yes, I do. It's from my analytics, it's 20 to 35. So most of my people in the audience would have actually played the video game growing up, but maybe the new generation might not know who Sonic is. But this is freaking awesome to reintroduce you to the video game. He gets some new trainers throughout this, which is so freaking cool that he gets new trainers. They tried to describe him as an alien, which doesn't really make much sense. And it's got all the tricks, all the gadgets. Doctor keeps coming after him, but because Sonic is that freaking fast, he outdoes him. So throughout this, he gets a bit of Sonic, and it allows him to have supersonic Sonic speed. So that's how Dr. Robotnik in this is so freaking fast in his helicopter ship at some point throughout. But what is cool is he reads DC Comics to Flash at the start of the movie, which is hilarious. For someone that's built a YouTube channel around the Flash, he reads the Flash comics at super fast speed. He plays baseball against himself, but he's playing literally every single position. Ping pong by himself. It's so funny, guys. You've just got to go out when it comes out on Valentine's Day in the UK on Friday. So why that is because I'm from the UK. It's so freaking funny. I can't wait to watch again. It's hilarious. It's so darn funny, and I was not bored at all. It's one of the few movies I've watched recently that was not boring. If I was to say which movie should you go watch, Birds of Prey or this one, hands down, so freaking cool. They've not done this movie justice in the marketing, to be honest. They really have not done it justice to how good it is. Sonic is so freaking funny. Yes, it's cheesy in parts, but you get the narrative, you get the backstory, you get everything. It's so freaking funny, guys. And you've got to wait for that post-credit scene. It's freaking damn awesome. So what happens is, throughout this whole movie, Sonic is trying not to be exposed, trying not to be seen. If he is seen, he's got to go to the Mushroom Land, which will mean you have to leave Earth and leave his friends that he makes. He gets his friend. Obviously, his friend is called Tom. He's like a cop, but he isn't a cop. Or is he a cop? No, he's not. He's kind of like a cop. He like does all the tasks in the little town village where he's from, which is pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. So we've got to talk about them post-credit scenes because it's damn epic. So essentially, the ending scene for this movie is he gets defeated. Sonic goes super freaking Sonic, you know, the blue, when he revs himself up from the video game and he smashes into him, chucks a ring, sends him flying into Mushroom Land, and then he's stuck there. He's stuck in Mushroom Land. But then what happens in the mid-credit scene, because people don't know what post-credit means. Post-credit is after the actual credits. So the mid-credit scene is you see Dr. Robotnik in Mushroom Land. He shaves his head. So he goes full-on video game. I always go to say comic book accurate, but he goes video game accurate. And it's so freaking awesome. Shaves his head. 97 days, I believe it is, he's been trying to get off this Mushroom Land. And obviously, this is to set up the cinematic Sonic universe, which is freaking awesome. But that isn't even the best bit, guys. That is not the best bit. So that sets that part up. And then we get the massive spoiler. So he's stuck on what can be described as Mushroom Land, and it tells us they are setting up a cinematic universe for the Sonic universe. Now, here is the really biggest thing. Okay, I guess you could say post-credit scene is it shows the ring portal to Earth is still open, and who comes through? Tails, the orange hedgehog Tails thing that flies around, and it's Sonic's best friend in the video game. Sonic and Tails. So he comes through to the franchise with his twin tails, and he says, I hope I'm not too late. So he's obviously looking for Sonic for some reason, and Dr. Robotnik is obviously going to be the reoccurring villain throughout this cinematic universe. As we know, they did spend a lot of money redesigning Sonic, so hopefully you guys get behind this movie because it's so freaking good, guys. It really needs to get a reception. They're clearly trying to build the Sonic cinematic universe up with these two post-credit scenes telling us that he shaves his head and goes full villain. So obviously, I guess down the road, if we do get a second movie, we're going to get Knuckles, we're going to get Shadow, and it's going to be freaking awesome. So guys, please go out and watch it. This is such a cool movie. So we get stuck on Mushroom Room Planet, I suppose, and needless to say, it's going to be cool when you see it, and it's so good. It's not even overly done. It's not even cheesy. I had a really awesome time watching this movie, and I can't wait to go and watch it again. I did think about doing a spoiler video, non-spoilers, but there's just too much to talk about. There is so many Easter eggs. You get the iconic Sonic music throughout. There's too many Easter eggs. I'd have to watch it again. There's so many random references to a lot of things, because obviously Sonic's been in this universe on our Earth for over 10 years. So there's so much. There's so many callbacks. So I had a really good time, guys. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I just want to get this video out. It's such a freaking cool movie. And as I said, guys, I'm going to be doing more face videos so you guys can get to know your boy Warstu. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment as you guys watch the videos. I do get invited to see things early. I do get invited to events, which is pretty cool. So if you guys keep watching the videos, I get to keep delivering new stuff. I did give ample spoiler warning throughout the video, so hopefully you don't say, Warstu, you've ruined my life, when I gave ample time for you guys to watch it yourself and kick out of the video. Yeah, so it's just cool, guys. Please come and watch it. Such a freaking funny movie. So cool. So many DC references. It's just a fun time. It really is. If you enjoy playing the video game, I think you really are going to have a fun time. And Tails was in the post-credits scene. This movie is heavily VFX CGI, so that is why I suggest you go see it in an IMAX near you if you have funds and if you can go watch it. It is such a fun ride, guys. So thank you very much for all the love and support and all the negative comments. Every kind of comment on this channel helps me. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.